Hey guys, it's me, Poppy Rain here, and today we're going to go through my DVD collection. We're going to see what movies we can get rid of, what movies we can keep, that kind of thing. These are not all DVDs. We're going to take out the video games. If you guys would like to see a video game collection, I can totally do that. I don't have very many video games. Most of mine are digital. I have 4 actual Switch games, and then I think only 2 PlayStation games. The rest are all Dad's. Daddy's got all the PlayStation games. And then all mine are digital. And then I have like 1 or 2 games. Well, the one game on Daddy's computer is both of ours. And I have a bunch of ones that are mine. So we're going to go through this and see what we can get rid of and what we can keep. I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about these movies and what's not. Because actually there is a movie I am looking for on this shelf, which I think I still have. A movie that I've been wanting to watch. So we're going to see if I can find it. Okay. This one is Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself. I have yet to watch this. It says, after Medea catches some children looting her home, she turns them over to her Aunt April, a nightclub singer who wants nothing to do with her late sister's kids. This one sounds interesting, so we're still going to keep that one. I am so sorry for this horrible lighting. Next, we have Bucky Larson. That one I got from a Curb Alert. We have Bucky Larson that I actually found at Dollar Tree. This movie's hilarious. It's about this kid. He's kind of, special. And he wants to become a porn star because he saw his parents do porn. And it is absolutely hilarious. I highly recommend this. This is rated R. We have Medea's My Big Happy Family, which I have not seen. I've seen Medea's Family Reunion. Right? Or which one did I see? Actually, maybe this is the one I've seen. Yeah, with Byron's aunt. With Byron's crazy. This one I am going to get rid of. Just because I have already seen it and I can get it on like Tubi and stuff. Next we have My Big Comfy Couch. Big Comfy Couch Best of Season 2, which I got at Dollar Tree. If you're a 90s kid, you know. This is actually a Canadian show. I've yet to watch this, but I want a Molly doll so bad. I have a talking Lunette, though. We have House, which was really... It's not as good now that I've seen it a billion times. The book is by Ted Dekker and Frank Peretti. I love Ted Dekker. He's one of my favorite Christian horror authors. This movie is really good. Oh, and I just found out a movie I've been wanting to watch is on Netflix. 5 Feet Apart. We have another one of my favorite movies ever. I love a good Shayla Woodland moment. And this has Ansel Elgort. And I know he was in something with her. I think they were in something else together. This is really good. This is Fault in Our Stars. It's about 2 kids with cancer. They meet in like a cancer support group. Super great movie. Love it. I mean, I love a good Shayla Woodland moment. Fell in love with her because of The Secret Life of American Teenagers. Loved that show. This I want to see on Broadway. Waitress. And this is really good too. It's about a woman who falls in love with Woman who gets pregnant by her abusive husband. She works at a small town diner. She dreams of becoming a, what do you call it? A baker and own her own bakery. Pie shop, specifically. And she has an affair with her doctor. Super good. This movie is very inspirational. This inspired me to want to become a teacher. Well, when I thought I wanted to be a teacher. Like, actual school teacher, not a daycare teacher. This has Kevin James in it. I love a good Kevin James moment. I highly recommend. Here's the movie I was looking for. The Never-Ending Story. I haven't yet to see the third one. Most people don't even know that there is a third Never-Ending Story. But I want to watch Never-Ending Story 1 and 2. Highly recommend. We have one of my first ever favorite Little shows. Little Tremors. Great, 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 great show. Highly recommend. We have my favorite movie series ever. Lord of the Rings. You either hate it or you don't. You either hate it or you love it. I feel like. Here, let me see. Best movie starring a creepy doll ever. I saw Robert. That was terrible. I saw the second Robert. That was terrible. I haven't seen The Boy 2 yet, but I saw The Boy. That was terrible. Like, it was really good, and then the ending just made me angry. I'm a huge Chucky fan. I love anything with creepy dolls, except for Puppet Master. I got queasy watching. I tried to watch the first Puppet Master. That made my stomach curdle. I couldn't watch it. It was too queasy, too gory for me. Dead Silence is really good. Problem Child 1 and 2 is another good classic. Doesn't want to adopt a little badass child. I feel like it's kind of like a Dennis the Menace thing, only they don't know that he's a little badass. The movie that made me fall in love with Natalie Portman. My actress dream crush. Because of this movie. And because of Queen Amidala. Oof. She is hot as shit. And I actually have one of my African American baby. My reborn. Her name is Americus after this movie. If you like Natalie Portman, you like kind of heartwarming stories, like, this is great. I love that. Okay, if you like a good Jessica Alba moment, recommend this movie. It's very suspenseful and twistful and turning. You'll watch it and you'll be like, what the heck did I just watch? The ending will throw you for a loop. The ending is it's one of those movies like where you expect one ending and then it's like totally something way far off and way different from what the ending should be. Because you think it's one type of movie and the ending's something way different. So far, we're only getting rid of one movie. Okay, let me preface this one. I hate Drew Barrymore. She irritates the crap out of me. There's only 3 Drew Barrymore movies that I like. E.T. This one I'm about to show you. And 50 First Dates. Riding in the car with boys. She's like telling the story. Her son's taking her on some road trip. And she's telling her the story of his life and everything. How she was a teen parent and how her life like fell apart because of it and everything. Like, it's really good. It's got Drew Barrymore in it, and I can't think of the dude's name. James Wood. No. Hold on. No. What's his kid's name? Steve Zahn. That's not what I'm thinking of. I was thinking this was Michael J. Fox. But it's not. His name's Steve Zahn. He kind of looks like Michael J. Fox. But I mean, good movie. Okay. This one is a 90s movie. It's from Focus on the Feature Films for the Family. It's a Christian company. About kind of like racism and stuff. Basically, the kids in the neighborhood befriend this guy. He's a widower. Widower? That's what you call a male widow, right? A widower. He lives on this big piece of land with his house. It's like, I don't know. It's not really a farm, but it's like kind of like a farm. He lives there all alone. The kids like pass through his house to go to school, and like they have a clubhouse at the edge of his property. Because there's like a patch of woods in between the town and like his house. And like they have a clubhouse there, and they basically, I'm trying to think. I can't think of what else I want to say. My brain is farting, sorry. I'm groggy. I took a nap because I haven't been feeling good. I got out of work super early today. Took a nap at home. And what else do they do? Yeah, and they play baseball on his property, and one of the kids gets hurt playing baseball, so they're like trying to sue him and like go after him. And they're telling the kids that they can't go see him anymore. They think like he's this evil, sadistic person, when technically he didn't do anything wrong. And it was a freak accident type of thing, like, you know. But whatever. So the kids are all boycotting. They're all on strike, trying to stand up for his rights and whatever. Great movie. This movie we're going to get rid of. I hate Final Fantasy. I really, 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 really hate the Final Fantasy series. Which is one of Daddy's ultimate favorite. Two of Daddy's all-time favorite game series are Final Fantasy and Fallout. We're going to get rid of this because Daddy's never going to watch this. We've had this for over a year. Still sealed. I found that at Dollar Tree, so we're going to get rid of that. This is super cool. I got this used from FYE. It's the complete saga. So it's Star Wars. It's got Phantom Menace. I love this artwork. She is absolutely gorgeous. Attack of the Clones. Revenge of the Sith. What is this one? New Hope. The Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Then there's bonus disc number 1. This is my favorite artwork in the whole book. Bonus disc number 2. Bonus disc number 3, which I actually have the Tauntaun. And, I can't think of who rides the Tauntaun. Somehow it got broken, which I'm super pissed about. And this is super cool, too. So we have that. I have almost a complete series of Star Wars. I'm missing Rogue One. And I think The Rise of Skywalker are the 2 I'm missing. The other ones I have in here somewhere. My first ever, I want to say Ellen Hopkins, Judy Picoult book. Because I love a good, my dad's obsessed with Abigail Breslin. We love a good Cameron Diaz moment. We love a, Alec Baldwin. That's his name. He's pretty good too. The book was way better. The ending from the movie is the complete opposite from the book. It's way different from the book. But I absolutely love it. I can't remember. I think a lot of these came from FYE. I haven't been telling you where these came from. I'm sorry. Probably should have. This one was an Oopsie. Return of the King. My grandma bought it for my brother one year thinking it was the whole series. It was not. And then somehow they all became mine. My dad just doesn't really watch DVDs much. He just doesn't care. So we have The Return of the King. It's a special edition. I have the entire Lord of the Rings series. You guys will see because I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. Yes, yes, yes. We have A Joyful Noise, which I still have yet to watch. I love a good Queen Latifah movie. I've recently got obsessed with Jolene by Dolly Parton. And 9 to 5. I think is the name of the song. And I don't think I know who oh, I pick up really bad. Who Jeremy Jordan is. Yikes. Sorry, guys. My hiccups are like... I've had the worst heartburn for days. And I love a good Kiki. Ooh, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go get a drink before I throw up again from stupid heartburn. Ooh. As I was saying, I love a good Keke Palmer moment. And so I'm going to keep that one to watch. This one, if you're a DC fan, a Wonder Woman fan, this should be in your collection. The animated Wonder Woman tells the whole story of Wonder Woman, which is really great. That I want to say I bought at Daddy's work. I don't remember. Next we have The Lone Ranger, which I don't think I'm going to get rid of because I don't think Daddy's actually ever going to watch. And I don't care. And I'm pretty sure this is probably on Disney+. This is really good. The book was 1,000 times better. This is way different than the book, though. But I like this better than 90 Minutes in Heaven. 90 Minutes in Heaven was kind of crappy. But I really liked that one. This is about a little boy who dies and then comes back to life. He dies and he sees God. And he comes back to life. This one I can't really show you, but this one is very sentimental to me. This is my 18th birthday. My aunt is a videographer, right? That's what you call someone. She's not a director, but like a video, like, you know, someone who makes movies or whatever. She made this for my 18th birthday / graduation, and it's the last words I ever have of my grandpa. On there, it's got my grandma, my aunt that made it. I think my aunt and uncle are on there, my grandpa, and I think my 2 cousins are on there. I love a good Mandy Moore moment. And I can't think of the girl's name that plays the mom. And the lady that plays Lorelai Gilmore is in here as well. And Diane Keaton. She's really good. And then the other sister is the girl, what the heck is her name? From 13 going on, no. Yeah, 13 going on 30, I think. Oh, no. I'm thinking it's Lauren Graham, Mandy Moore, and Piper Perabo. And then Diane Keaton. I know the girls from something else I've seen. I can't think of what off the top of my head. This is really good. If you like Mandy Moore movies. Okay. If you like a good Joan Cusack moment, this guy adopts this little boy. A single guy adopts a little boy. And the little boy thinks he's an alien. Because, you know, a lot of kids who are in foster care or in adoption agencies or whatever make up, you know, alternate stories for their lives that are better than the actual reality. This kid made up he was an alien. Really heartwarming story. Love it. Based on a true story. She's really inspirational. I have not seen the documentary, though. But, I mean, I love a good Anna Sophia Robb moment. It's got a brief appearance with Carrie Underwood. It's got... Can't think of the lady's name that plays the mom. Or the... Oh, Helen Hunt. And Dennis Quaid. Right, that's Helen Hunt, or is it? I don't know who Lorraine Nicholson is. That's all. Yeah, and then Dennis Quaid. She's got some good actresses in it. It's based on a true story. She gets her arm bit off by a shark. I follow her on Instagram and, I believe, Facebook. Doctor Who. I started to watch Doctor Who. I got halfway through season 3, stopped watching it, and they took it off Netflix. This is season 6, part 1. I don't really know what else to say. I have not seen that yet. I found the Dollar Tree we have from Justin Kelly. Fun fact, did you guys know Kelly Clarkson is not the very first ever winner of American Idol? Justin Guerrerian is. But this is a good story. How to fall in love during spring break. Petticoat Junction. I'm debating if I want to keep this one or not because you can watch Petticoat Junction now on Tubi. So that's going to be a maybe for me. We have Divergent. I love this series. I like this better than... I won't say Catching Fire. That's not the name of the movie. The name of the movie is Hunger Games. But I mean, I still love a good Hunger Games movie. Again, Shayla Woodland. Love a good Shayla Woodland moment. Read all the books. This was one of the movies I got for Daddy for Christmas, Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost, because I thought that was... What's his face? Gordon Ramsay, because Daddy's obsessed with Gordon Ramsay. It's actually Bobby Flay. But, you know, Bobby Flay and a Scooby-Doo movie. And it's got other movies on there. Good for Daddy. Found another Doctor Who, Season 8, Part 1 at Dollar Tree. So I have that now to add to my collection. I'm going to go a little bit faster just because this is 23 minutes already. Still a lot to go through. Hobbit. Battle of Five Armies. Did not know this was still sealed, but apparently it is. We have The Hobbit. The Desolation of Smaug, which is part 2 of The Hobbit. That's part 3. We have Over the Hedge. This is a super cute movie. I love this movie. Highly recommend. Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion. I don't remember if I ever actually saw this one. I don't think I did. So we're going to keep that one. A lot of the Medea movies I actually got off of Curb Alerts. We have Medea Goes to Jail, which you can literally watch almost anywhere, so I'm going to get rid of that one. We have Medea's Family Reunion, which I've actually never seen. So we're keeping that one. We have Boo 2, which I really like. I wish I had the first one, but those are good. I saw both of those in theaters. The Hobbit, Part 1, The Unexpected Journey, which is really good. We have The Ultimate Gift, which, again, another Abigail Breslin movie. Highly recommend. We have Silent Hill, which I don't think Daddy's actually ever going to watch, so we're going to get rid of that. I just can't with that. That is too much for me. We have Insurgent, which is the second one to Divergent. I think no, is it? I can't remember if it's Insurgent, Allegiant. I can't remember if it's Divergent, Allegiant, and then Insurgent, or Insurgent and then Allegiant. I can't remember. One of those movies. We have Sitting Ducks, cartoon from when I was a kid, from Cartoon Network. The Wonder Woman movie, because I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. Another Anna Sophia Robb movie. Although my favorite will always be Bridge to Terabithia. Whoops, and Because of Winn-Dixie is also really good. This one I found at Dollar Tree. That one's really good. We have the OG It movie, because I like it. My all-time favorite Mandy Moore movie on planet Earth. I've seen this 8 zillion times. My dad got annoyed that I kept DVRing it, so he's like... And he kept deleting it every time I DVR it, so I just bought it. Another focus on the feature family films movie, Split Infinity. This is really good too. First ever scary movie I watched, which really isn't a scary movie. I can't remember the girl's name. Oh, Jodie Foster. I like Jodie Foster. If you like robots, if you like animated cartoons about robots, highly recommend. If you like cheesy horror movies, this is Return of the Killer Tomatoes. I had the first one on VHS, but when me and my ex split, she got all those. Again, if you like, this one has Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, who's actually really good too. Love Dakota Fanning moment. Jennifer Hudson, Alicia Keys, Sophia Okonedo. I don't know who that is, but I know most of these characters. Really inspirational. So far, I'm only getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies, and I have one maybe. We have The Truman Show, if you like a good Jim Carrey moment. That's really good. We have Another Big Comfy Couch, best of season 1. We have Whimsy's House, which if you want to watch Whimsy's House, that was from the 90s, I believe. Yeah, 95. They have this on Tubi, which you can watch for free. We have Star Wars Solo, which I've never seen. We have a really cute movie, and I believe this show is also on Disney, or on Tubi. Ella the Elephant, but I found that at Dollar Tree. Love it. I love the theme song for that show. We have The Last Jedi, which, again, I've never seen. And the other two I can watch on Tubi, or on Disney Plus. I hate Rogue One, though. And I don't know where it fits into the rest of the story. Someone tried to explain it to me, but I couldn't follow it. If you like a Dan Aykroyd or John Candy moment, highly recommend The Great Outdoors. Hilarious. They're both hilarious dudes. This movie was really good. It took me forever to find this movie, because I couldn't remember what it was called. And I remember watching it, but no one knew what I was talking about. Finally found it. It's called The Forgotten. We have The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. Exciting. We have a really funny show. I actually found this at our local grocery store. Weiss. This used to be on Cartoon Network as well. They're Ninja Birds. Chop, Sucky, Chew. We have my second favorite Mandy Moore movie of all time, Chasing Liberty. Really great movie. We have my favorite musical of all time, thanks to my ex, Rent. I actually saw Rent when it came to our local forum. We have this really weird movie that me and my mom rented one time from the library. It was about a girl that ends up in foster care. The only person you would know in here is Michelle Pfeiffer. It's called White Oleander. Really good movie. The first time I ever saw Owen Wilson, fell in love with Owen Wilson after this movie. You, Me, and Dupree. If you like a good comedy, highly recommend. We have a movie that took me years and years and years, that took me literally a good year to find on DVD. I don't know why it was so hard to find. Now it's on friggin' Netflix. They made a TV series of it on Netflix, which I started to watch, didn't finish watching. But another Jim Carrey moment. Series of Unfortunate Events. Love this movie. I hate Zac Efron. I used to be obsessed with the High School Musical movies. Never Zac Efron. This has my favorite straight sex scene in it ever. The Lucky One. If you want to watch a movie with a good lesbian sex scene, watch Below Her Mouth. I don't know if that's still on Netflix. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know. What is this? Oh, I don't think Daddy's ever actually going to watch this, and I can't watch this, but this is another Jodie Foster movie. The Panic Room. I cannot watch anything like that. That freaks me the hell out. My favorite anime movie of all times. I mean, I started to watch My Neighbor Totoro, never got to finish it. Then me and my ex split, so I lost it. Then I got it from the library, and then fell asleep watching it, never finished it. But I love Spirited Away. If you want to watch another good heaven-type movie, highly recommend. This has Queen Latifah in it, and this is the chick from 13 Going on 30. What is her name? Jennifer Gardner. And I'm not sure what any of the other characters are. We have Deepwater Horizons, which is has Mark Wahlberg in it. Which apparently is based on a true story. Kurt Russell. Kate Hudson. I don't think Daddy's ever actually going to watch that, so we're going to get rid of that. We have A Christmas Story, which I bought because we don't have cable. I would never typically buy this movie. Apparently they have a second one you can rent from the library. But because we don't have cable. Because if we had cable, you could watch it. It's on every single channel at Christmas time. TBS does the 24 hours of Christmas Story on Christmas Day. We have the Tom and Jerry cartoons, which I feel like Daddy might actually watch, so we are going to keep this one. My favorite version of Harley Quinn ever, Suicide Squad. I actually saw this in movie theaters with my grandma. It was my grandma, my dad, my ex, and my grandma's girlfriend. I mean, I'm not really super into space movies unless they're about aliens. This was kind of boring, but it was an interesting story. If you like Matt Damon. Based on a true story. This movie, I don't like as much now because I've seen it 8 million times, so it's like, there's no suspense to it anymore. But if you've never seen it, the first couple times you watch it, it's pretty good. Orphan. We have Matrix Revolution, which I don't think Daddy's actually ever going to watch, so we're going to get rid of that. We're coming to the end of our pile here. We have one that I bought from Redbox because I searched for it forever. Couldn't find it anywhere. Which I have to rewatch because I think I slept through most of this movie. But it's Tolkien, the story of J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of Lord of the Rings. We have my all-time favorite, hands down, Star Wars movie, Force Awakens, the one that got me into Star Wars. My first ever cosplay was Rey. Love a good Rey and BB-8. We have Killer Tomatoes Strike Back and Killer Tomatoes from France. We have one of my top 3 favorite non-Disney animated movies that makes me feel really little, which Mommy actually bought me a Moxie doll. Mommy actually bought me a Moxie doll, and then I have two that I thrifted. And then I have a Moxie keychain on one of my backpacks that I got from Dollar Tree. I love Moxie. She's adorable. And I love the songs in here. Like, the song that Kelly Clarkson does for this movie is amazing. The opening song is my absolute favorite thing ever. Had the video game too, but I got rid of it. Another Fractured Featured Films, which apparently is worth some money, according to Retro Rick. If you've never seen Retro Rick, go check out his channel. It's like 80s and 90s nostalgia. toys and video games, mainly video games. That's worth a bit of money. This movie, I think, is absolutely freaking hilarious. Stupids. That movie's killer. I think my dad showed me that movie. We are down to our last... our last 3 movies. Okay, this one I bought right before it came out on Disney Plus, which was kind of stupid on my part, but obsessed. Raya and Sisu! I love Sisu. Sisu's adorable. I have a Sisu doll. I have the big Sisu on my side table, and then I have Raya and Sisu stickers up on the wall, and some of the monkeys and a couple of the other characters. Tuk Tuk and a couple other characters, because I found the wall stickers at Dollar Tree, and then I have 2 coloring books from them. We have the original. I don't know what year this came out. This is the, I don't know which version of Annie this is, but this is like the one I grew up with. Unopened. Got that on a Curb Alert. And I got my lot of DVDs. And last but not least, this one, which I think we will watch. I mean, the only show on here I'll actually watch is Dexter's Lab. Because Courage Cowardly Dog scared me as a kid. And I thought Ed, Ed, Eddy, and Johnny Bravo were stupid as hell. But Daddy likes those ones. So we're going to keep that one. So as of right now, we're getting rid of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, maybe 10 DVDs. So yeah, but I'm gonna go and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye guys.